Hi there, I'm Pauline, and I call this program Pauline's Place. It's never any particular place, because actually I don't have a particular place for Pauline's Place, but it's where my heart is. And it's just a little program to speak to you about where my heart is, and I'm hoping it connects with your heart in some way. I have here a glass 2/3 full, and I'm the sort of person who tends to think that if it's half full, it's not half empty, it's half full. But I like to cover my bets, do whatever I can to make it feel as if the day is going to be good. Now, I want to talk to you about migrants. I'm standing on the balcony of a nice home, and I have a beautiful view, and I look at all the houses some of them migrants live in. I don't know many people out there, but I know in New Zealand there's a whole lot of people who might live in a house or a unit, renting mostly, who feel that New Zealand isn't their home. And yet they feel they've worked very hard to make it their home. And sometimes it gets me feeling not just frustrated, but angry at any government that strings people along with rules, processes, and even promises that they can change at any time according to rules that we don't understand, or processes that we don't understand, or promises they might have made to other organisations or other countries. We have in this little place of Aotearoa thousands of migrants who came with degrees, many qualifications, global experience in many cases, who wanted to make New Zealand their home. Often it's because they want a particular way of living that gives them freedom, that allows them to breathe clean air. And they take the risk, the plunge, that only a migrant knows about to make another country their home. Now, in every group of people, there are those who might take advantage of situations, but for the migrants who come to New Zealand, it's a small percentage. We all know that. We have a small population. The migrant is willing to take a glass even third full, just third full, so that they have an opportunity. So they'll pay lots of international fees endlessly. They'll even go to a university to study for yet another qualification, because that's what fits in with this new country they've decided to make their home. Some have a member of their family working overseas to provide all the money so that they can live here. And some say we'll have whatever standard of living we can have for a while, so we can be a family unit. We want to be together. Just recently, our Labor government has seriously excluded many, many families who have worked very hard, who are together here in this country, already made a decision, and for years they have been doing everything they possibly could to get that little pathway to permanent residence, and now it's gone from them. You know, since the beginning of COVID, the government actually didn't even bother writing to the migrants, didn't contact them, didn't have anything to encourage them. In some ways, it's as if we decide who is a migrant. Hey, I'm a migrant. Have I any right to speak? I've been here 22 years or so. I'm from Australia. But I'm not any better than someone from China or from Fiji or from the furthest parts of Siberia. I'm just the same. How many years does it take for a migrant to be a permanent resident, and then for a permanent resident to forget that they were ever a migrant? It seems in this country not very many years. But actually, in the whole processes of time, right across the world, immigration has been happening just so that a country could even have a viable economy. I think New Zealand is at risk with its viable economy if we do not let the migrants who want to make this country their home, who want to work very hard, who won't ever claim a benefit, who will even change their whole career path just to be here. We need those migrants, and we need to make them permanent residents. And we all need to remind ourselves that we're all migrants. Do you matter more than anyone else in this country? We all matter. We're all needed. And the people we've got right here amongst us have got their hand up and their hearts open. So I want to fight for them. I want to speak out for them. And I don't want to give up. Will you help me not give up? Will you help me believe that I can keep filling this glass 2/3 full until it's full? Because everyone who is here in this country has something to give to the future. And it's an exciting future, even though it's always uncertain. May love be with you today. May hope be strong in your heart. And may you find a human being through Zoom, through phone calls, through emails that you can encourage. God be with you.